Yo, what up? It's me, Turnip. I'm here with a 3v3 on everybody's favorite map, Exile. Exile with some pretty good players. This is a very interesting game here because one, it's a 3v3. Two, I'm not Prophet for once. I'm Arbiter. I actually chose Arbiter this time. I'll talk more about that a little later. And I'm playing with my good buddy Matt, so I get the top spawn, he gets the bottom spawn. We're going to cross base here, just make our defense a little bit better. I'm gonna get a pad going as well, go look for some money. So we're with Avery 121512, just a random guy we picked up versus a good name, Kogut and something Harbor, Consul Harbor. I've got a bag of tortilla chips here with me as well. Picked them up from the old Walmart. 99 cents, really good.
Outpost ready.
So we have a spectator this game. The Avery was, he wasn't AFK. He was just kind of looking at what we were doing. Like, you can see his little red cursor moving around. I don't understand if he was just kind of watching or what, but he's decided to not build anything on his base and simply just kind of look around what we're doing. Yeah, he did lock his base though. So I'm like, oh my gosh. This is not good. We're already down a player. Avery is studying intensely our movements to see what we should be doing. I'm getting all supply pads up, and I'm gonna go warehouse as my temple is my last building. I see Kogut is expoed. He is the forge player, is he? No, he's not. He must be Anders. And Yellow is a good name. He is I think he is the forge. Yeah, and then there's the cutter right there. So we're just playing our normal build. I know we gotta pull something cheeky out of the bag here. Me and Matt are discussing what our strategy would be. We know we need to strike quickly and mercilessly to secure a victory. And you can see good name also notices Avery is AFK. That is just a diversion tactic to confuse our opponents. If you are playing a 3v3, just have one of your opponents sit there and just make them wonder what's he up to, you know, what's inside that base that he's locked down. That's so terrifying, he won't even build on his main base. Right there, you can see it's locked and loaded. Something's in there, I don't know what, but we might see later on. So there's that. Temple's coming up. I'm getting rammed. Not good. Yellow and black both have expos. We've got expos, and I don't think blue has an expo yet. I'm getting up my arbiter. Matt is going to be clearing out the
local units.
Excuse me. Clearing out the reactors up above, looking to get that early tech lead.
Local units.
I bought some cheese too, like some cheese dip. I might get that real quick.
Keep upgrade complete.
That's good. Okay, so there's that. I want to get a shield up on this bottom base here because it's so vulnerable to early attack, especially because it's a Covenant base, and the fact that there's two UNSCs possibly going tanks. They can just shred that base really quickly. So I'm going to recall the Arbiter over there, and I'm going to walk up and try and take their reactors. My goal here is to try to get Banshees up as soon as possible and possibly get a great tech lead on the Banshees. So I'm going to be walking up here. Matt is clearing them out. He's going for Gosshogs. We're going to do a really early push, try to get some good aggression done. Oh, I catch this base at the perfect time. And I'm going to start putting some early damage onto it. You know, just a few slaps here, a few swipes. While there's a Warthog, really weak Warthog attacking me. So I checked those reactors. They don't have their reactors yet, which is good. So I'm going to go push in and try to take them out. I'm going to get a nice 2-for-1 here, a buy one get one free on those warthogs, and I'm queuing up grunts to go and take those reactors while I'm gonna get some warehouses as well. I'm gonna grab that cheese dip. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Enemy engagement. Local units. Local units. Local units.
Oh, okay, so he's pushing up with some. Oh no, no one's pushing. Those were just the flood. I rage him down to get the reactor, as well as take that money there. Take that money there and start queuing up some of these upgrades. So I'm going to send a suicide grunt over there to borrow it to get into sacrifice, which is the final upgrade for the Banshees, as soon as I can. Which, if you don't know, sacrifice Banshees are super strong, destroy pretty much everything.
Local units. Local units. Local units. Local units.
I see there, he does take the reactor over there. So that's not good. I was going to try to get that, but he's got it. I'm going to just put my Arbiter there to defend in case that there are some flamers walking over here. Try and rage them down, maintain my lead. I queue up Repeating Canyon. Avery is still just kind of looking around. You can see his little red cursor, studying our every move. Matt is just about got Goss as well.
Local units.
And there's some Warhawks scouting out that I do own this reactor. So, yep, looking good. We're no sighting of enemy forces yet. There are some flamers pushing in on my reactor. It's going to D-bomb, so I'm not going to really be able to do much here. So I opt to recall out of here. Recall out and build another grunt to take our opposite reactor. It's kind of annoying too because I really wanted to get sacrificed quicker. I was unable to. So Matt is already pushing in. He's got some really good Goss numbers. I see over there's a depot coming up, so I click and I'm like, get over there, we got to stop that depot. We have to do it for Avery to make sure that Avery is okay, Avery is safe. I'm going to build a third summit and start immediately sending my Banshees over there. You see he cryos, he is building a turret, he's trying everything he can to make sure that depot goes up. So turret does come up. I am just making some more Banshees, and I'm going to ask for that reactor there. And I know also the burning question that you have in your mind, what kind of cheese am I dipping these chips into? It is Monterey Jack Queso. Queso. Very, very delicious. I bought it the other day, and I'm plowing through it right now. So Banshees are coming up. We are going to deny this depot, hopefully, while the black player is going to start sending some tanks up to support good name. Sacrifice is almost done. He's calling the GG already, but it's not over yet. Not by a long shot. We still have got way. There's still definitely a lot of fight left in this game. So black is pushing in. There's another cryo going down. Second cryo freezes all the hogs. Really good one there. And then he just got canister shell as well.
All units. Local units. Local units. Local units.
Sacrifice Banshees are almost researched, I believe. I'm still on Repeating Canyon, but there comes the Wolverine. So that's going to make it a lot harder. These are really weak Banshees right now. They have all red bars, so it's going to be easy for them to take out. We're going to just push over here to this other base and start taking out those. He's got another depot coming up. Start taking that out as well. Reactor's coming up there. Turret is up. I'm going to go push down to black, try to take out some of his vehicle depots. He does unlock and he gets a tank out. He is on canister shell, so there is a lot of tank numbers on the field, so we really have to make this play happen soon. So black he's attacking up there. He's working on the hogs, killing the hogs. And when I move down here, I'm pretty sure he all united his Wolverines to go and help defend this. So once I see Wolverines start to come in, that's a perfect moment for me to just go right back up. That's one of the cool things about these rings. It's really easy to evade like other units. Vampires are really the only, well, not the only way, but they're the best way to deal with banshees, especially on this map. It's so hard for UNSC to get the mobility to catch up with banshees. It's really difficult to be everywhere at once.
Local units. Local units. Local units. Local units.
Banshees are coming in to fight, and
all units.
Avery. Oh, Avery was defeated, so we lost Avery. I don't know how. Avery was defeated. His mighty forces did not stand up to this army that we were fighting. Black does have a lot of tanks out, so there are a good amount of units for us to fight here. Yellow's base, I think he self-destructed it. We're pretty close to killing Yellow here. A lot of Wolverines up, a lot of canister shells. We are aiming main, trying to just get him out of the game. It's still a 2v. It's still a 2v3 at this point. Literally now, that's what it is because he's defeated. Blue, I don't know what Blue has been doing. Blue is off, kind of doing his own thing. I really thought he was going to help out a little more. He does have full turrets on his base, full turret with rail guns, and we're going to come down here, try to focus fire on these depots. He's making a lot of units, so we got to start stopping these vehicle depots and suppressing the production.
All units. Local units. Local units.
Depots are down, so all we have left to deal with is this army here. We got some canister shells and a lot of Wolverines, I think 3 or 4. So there goes that. There is a lot of Wolverines. I think there's like 5. I was constantly rebuilding these banshees, which was looking back, pretty decent idea here because of the bonus reactors. I think that this map has a pretty high skill level. If you don't know how to use those reactors properly, you're not gonna have a good time. Still a lot more tanks. I'm just really impressed with how many numbers this guy had. Good name does get defeated though, so evening up the odds while we are just mowing down these tanks here, and yeah, it's not looking too good for them either. Black, we're gonna get those tanks out of the way, and there's some more depots coming up too, and yeah, we're gonna try to just keep him on the back foot. He does have a good amount of tech as well.
All units. All units.
And Kogut VP taps out. He does tap out. It was a little too much for him to handle. Blue has been just kind of amassing things at his base. So yeah, this game's going to come to a close pretty quickly. I thought it was a pretty interesting matchup here. So I felt that this was a really good game to share with you all, especially on a 3v3 map. I haven't done a 3v3 commentary in a long time. So we're going to just kind of consolidate our forces here and get ready for the push on the blue player.
I am here. All units.
Yep. There we go. So banshees are unraveling. Let's see here. Let me do a quick shout out. Shout out to my boys.
Local units.
Let me find you here. I've got a list. I've been keeping a list of the people that have been commenting. Let's see.
Local units. Local units. Local units.
Mac, my boy Mac. Matt Fuller, Plush Dog, Diet Water, Tiny Shoe, Socratic Atheist, who played a game the other day. Really fun game. Thank you so much. Lowly Mango, I see you down there. I see you commenting. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and watching my stuff. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying making these Halo Wars videos and more stuff as well.
All units.
I'm doing some other projects as well, like I mentioned, but I'm gonna cut this up pretty much. He doesn't really do too much near the end here, so I'm just gonna kind of cut it out and finish up with the base blowing up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is your boy Turnip, and I'll catch you later. Peace.